Well, we're now in our 50th year of marriage. I met Jack at school when I was 16 and he was 19. Then over to you.
Well, we both retired at this point in time. We were both in teaching, and we came from a local mining community not too far from Durham, and we worked in schools outside of Durham City, and we've now retired and we do voluntary work within the city, and we have done voluntary work in Africa as well. Can I just add that as far as the time that we were over in Uganda, initially we were involved with a small group of children that were orphans who were being taught in the cathedral. Now, it's not a cathedral like we know it. It was basically a, I don't know, it was mud and water or
Oh, they'd made some bricks.
Yeah, with a dirt floor and this sort of thing, open windows, no glass. And but nevertheless, it represented the cathedral, and this group were being taught by a local villager who had some form of education, and she was trying to teach them, but they had no equipment, nothing at all, no resources, and she was trying her best to teach something like, I think it was about 70 or 80 children in this group. And that was what we did at first. We sort of centred around them, and we tried to encourage them and tried to give them some assistance. And then when we went out again for the project that Karen was referring to, then we took equipment to them, and basic equipment, pencil and exercise book. But then the second time we were invited to go with the African ministry, and it was to initially, well no, the focus of the help that they required in this diocese, this new diocese, was to try and look at ways of improving the education within that diocese. Bearing in mind it was very rural, very remote, and it was mountainous, and they had no resources and no, you know, not the personnel, and the local business people. Their children used to go to Kampala, and what the local business people wanted was to have a good standard of school.